Hello all and welcome back to my channel, Drunk Crafts with Paige. I am Paige and this week I'm just drinking a peach iced tea. Sometimes I don't drink when I craft and that's okay. Last Christmas I received a cup turner and prior to that we made a couple of tumblers on our channel. We did a glitter tumbler, we did one with some alcohol ink, and we've also done water bottles with paint and resin. And we haven't made cups since. So for approximately a year, this cup turner has been chilling out behind me, kind of more of a background accessory for the time being, but we are going to break it out. We're gonna give it a go, and I actually want to use it to create an alcohol ink wine tumbler for my mom, which is ironic because she's the one who bought me the cup turner in the first place. And as I said, I haven't ever used this cup turner before, or any cup turner for that matter. So I have watched a couple of videos, but fingers crossed that this turns out well because I want to give it to her as a present and tell her that I used her cup turner to make it. So if you're interested in seeing how our alcohol wine tumbler turns out and how this cup turner works, please continue watching. So here's my contraption. What I got is just a very simple thing of foam. I actually kind of trimmed it down so it would fit to the cups a little bit better. I have my white tumbler. It already came this color, but you could very easily purchase spray paint or something to get a nice base coat for whatever color you would like. And this jig, this turner, has this stick on here that you can remove and detach with just a screw, and it's just got a little flip switch. You flip and it goes, and it continues to just go in the same direction. It doesn't alternate at all. So that's what we got going. It's a really simple turner. It's not anything too complex. Most importantly, we've got our cup on here. I also went ahead and taped up the inner rim of this cup so we're not going to get any resin on the inside. With it turning, hopefully it won't. But now that the cup is on there, prepped and ready to go, I'm going to take some isopropyl alcohol to it to clean off any grease, smudges, dirt that might be left on the cup. And while our cup is drying off, I'm going to go ahead and get our resin mixed up. This is roughly 80 milliliters. Since I have never done a cup this way before, I don't know if that is overkill for resin, but I'm going to very carefully pour it onto our cup. I'm going to kind of move it around with my gloved fingers, and I'm going to also get the bottom too. Here we go. And I'm gonna make sure very carefully that resin has gotten all the way to the top. And onto the bottom. I still have a lot of resin, you guys. It was overkill. And as it continues spinning, it's gonna slowly even out that layer. All right, it looks like the resin has evened out, so we're gonna try, this makes me so nervous, we're gonna try the alcohol ink. I'm gonna start with just a thin, just a little bit of green at the top. It's gonna be mostly blues and then purple near the bottom is the goal. We'll see. Some air bubbles. Well, that's gorgeous. So no more green. We'll start with this cerulean and do the same thing, just kind of doing dots all the way around. And then we're gonna move to this one that's just called blue. I've seen people drop white on top. Let's try. Ooh, that is so cool, you guys. All right, we're gonna move on. Our last blue is this sapphire. And then last but not least, we're gonna go with purple right along the very bottom. Now I'm just kind of putting white on randomly because my goodness, does it look cool. I'm gonna add a touch more purple, I think. There's a couple of spots like right here. Well, I think that's it. I'm gonna leave it alone now. We have accomplished going from very little bit of green to different shades of blue all the way down to dark blue and the little bit of purple at the bottom, and that white color just made it pop. Oh, this is a gorgeous galaxy marble and I'm so excited we were able to use this turner for something. I was a little nervous having never tried it out before and never using it to make a cup, and it's just gorgeous. So we are gonna let this sit, let it cure. I'm gonna keep it on because the machine needs to continue rotating to even out the resin, keep the alcohol, ink, and resin in place, and we're gonna come back to it once it is cured. I'll probably sand a little bit around the lip of it, even though the lid just kind of sets in. I don't want any sharp extra resin bits. Our resin is fully cured. I did leave that cup turner on for roughly 24 hours. I just wanted to make sure that my resin was 100% cured before I touched it, moved it, did anything different with it. And I did go and remove the tape along the inside, and I dremeled along the very edge just to smooth everything out. And you guys, I know I said that the table I made was probably one of my favorite pieces, but look at this tumbler. Look at all of the swirls. And we've got it going from the green to the shades of blue to dark blue to purple. It is so cool. And the edges are nice and smooth from using the Dremel, and this lid, as I said, it really just pops right in. It's gorgeous. This is so cool, and I'm honestly really mad at myself for not using the cup turner sooner, because this made the process so much easier. So here are some up close shots of this tumbler outside in the natural light. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it and that you love the way that this cup turned out just as much as I do. I kind of don't even really want to give it away as a gift. And a friendly reminder that if you are using resin with anything that comes in contact with food, please make sure that it is food safe. And also a personal recommendation that I would not wash these in the dishwasher, hand wash only. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I post videos most Fridays, and I have links for all my social media in the description box below. I'll see you guys all for the next one. Cheers!